Alright, here we start Season 4, Division 4, race number 12 in Saudi Arabia. Jeddah. Qualifying is underway and we have today 15 drivers to compete. And there is already first drivers out on track, and it seems to be Slinky Keyboard who is the first one out on the track. Very nice evening at Jeddah at the moment. We have 18 minutes qualifying session, and then we have 50% race. So Jeddah is very tricky track to nail. There is a few corners that are absolutely blind. You cannot see what is ahead of you, so there has to be really careful when the drivers are on out lap and on the hot lap, so nobody's lap doesn't get messed up by someone other. But now it's Slinky Keyboard with medium tires at his Ferrari, starting his lap. It's going into turn number 1, taking very early apex, and then diving into turn number 2 and 3, really close to the wall. And then turn number 4, taking a lot of apex on the inside, then riding on the curbs. They are flat, so you can ride pretty much really fast flowing sector 1 last on N, and then we are starting sector 2 with Panked corner. We are halfway on the track and we are coming to the chicane where the wall in the inside is really close. You have to be really careful on the track, and it's also on the exit, and Slinky Keyboard a little bit touches his front wheel to the wall. As we go on the back straight, heading into end of sector 2, starting sector 3, and getting to our first gear zone. Or is it second? I don't know. But anyways, we are coming to the final corner, taking a lot of apex on the inside and then getting power nicely. The result and crossing the line, and it's gonna be 1:37.8 by Slinky Keyboard. Wesley as well on the Alfa Romeo on soft tires, goes speed to 1:27.8 as X and Toast goes before with softs, as he's our reserve driver today with Mr. Spiker ALP. He's also reserve driver, and and Toast also reserve driver, and Walcott also reserve driver today. As Kingsman goes fastest with soft tires, as Caden Pollard goes even faster by quite a huge margin, also 1:26.9. Is there anyone on lap at the moment? And those goals is on lap. He's going second whole lap straight on with the same tires as he's coming to the final corner. Take a wide entry, then cross into the inside and getting power nicely. Diavas open, crossing the line. And goes P7, 129.1. I think there was the first laps of the qualifying. I don't think there's anybody on the hot lap at the moment. Amico on Aston Martin, he's on the out lap, so we can stay on board of him and see what he can do with those medium tires. So he's crossing the line and starting his lap. Going really close to the wall and taking all the track available on the first three corners. He goes with a bit wide on the exit and is gonna invalidate his lap with that. And energy or the Alpine is on his hot lap, sorry, out lap. So there is only 2 rounds left. Jeddah. So this weekend's race, and then there's one more race, and it's Brazil in week. And that's already 40 race. After that has been done of season 4 of United Racing League. And after that, season will start probably in some way during the August or something on the new game F122 with the new cars and brand new game, new features. You can try by your own with the grid and deciding how fast or slow the pit stop will be during the pit stops. And there's huge amount more you can do by yourself on the new game. That's gonna be interesting also in the league races, where you can be more control by yourself, how you can achieve some more good points during the race, and how those will affect your strategies and time management and everything. Everything will be different on the new game. As we see Perez going P5 with his Alpine 128.0. as Mr. Spiker LLP goes P6 with mediums. It's still on the hash, goes P3 127.7. As our division probably fastest driver at the moment is Gator, and he's on his lap, improving already 3 tenths, as there's really close call with, I think, one of the Aston Martins. As he comes to the line, and it's gonna be 1:26.5, almost 4 tenths improves his lap time, and that's quite a good lap from him. As Kingsman already on his second run, and he's improving around 1/10. As he's coming to the final corner with his McLaren, going for the line, and it's gonna be 1:27.3, goes P2 with that lap. Snug Martina goes P3 1:27.5. As Resliamo is coming to the line also with his Alfa Romeo, and he goes P3 just behind Kingsman. And Chris is coming to line also, as Amico goes P2 1:26.8, and Chris goes P3 1:27.1. Cylinder on the hash is currently on Alpha. As he is coming to the final few corners before starting his first hot lap, actually. Let's see what he can do with his Haas. Taking really good line through turn 2, going into turn 3. Take it only careful, as he wants to get just good lap under the belt, and then after that he can push more. Going to turning point of the track. Taking really wide on that exit of the chicane. Probably costed a few tenths, but let's see what can he do on the sector 3 then. Let's take you on the limit of the track limits there, but keep it valid as we are coming to the safety 3, opening the DRS, running to the final corner. Taking really nice line through that. DRS open and crossing the line, and it's gonna be 1:37.8 and goes P8 just behind his teammate with that lap. Mr. X on the Alpha Tower is starting his lap, currently P15, but I think he can do something on his lap, because we are currently on board of him on sector 1. There is a little bit traffic ahead, but nothing serious, I think. Sector 2 yellow flags, there was something, as he's taking quite a lot of tow from Aston Martin as we are coming to the one of the trickiest part of the track, the chicane. There is really, he touched a little bit wall, exit wall. Yeah, there's really testing the brave of the drivers, how close they can go to the inside wall, as I think Mr. X got some damage on the front wing from colliding with the wall. As his teammate, Mr. A, is coming right behind him. And he's improving, not so much, but still something, as he got really wide on the exit. Open the DRS, there's a lot of traffic ahead. They get away pretty nicely as he's coming to the final corner. Maybe getting some tow from the car ahead. As he goes P14, just behind his teammate. As Penalty has become P7, while we watching others, as Charlie has now done everything on his qualifying. P9 is today his position. And that's for sure disappointing for Walcott. He was hoping for maybe something better position for the race, as he will start P15. As there are a few drivers link keyboard, P2, and Katie Bonnet has decided that's enough and has gone into pits. Amico P3, as there has been some collision on the last corner. Can Chris go into the pole position? We are gonna find out in a few seconds time, as he's gonna get really good tow from the car ahead. As he goes to the line, and it's gonna be before, not enough. As Mr. Spiker ALP goes B5 with his Mercedes. Resliamo has decided to go pits. So that's the qualifying. And it's gonna be Skater Mallet on pole position. Once again, the Dutch driver is on front row on his Red Bull. So it's Gator Pollet on pole and Slinky on a Ferrari P2. Second row there's Murphy, Amico and Chris. Third row Spiko and Nakmat Atla. P7 Kingsman, P8 Res, Miamo, P9 Penergy, and H0 P10. And then there was Salindo P11 and 2 Alpha Tauri drivers and 1 Mercedes driver. And it seems to be dry weather all the way during the race. It's a little bit darker, but as the evening has been come to the Jeddah, and we are gonna see probably most interesting race of the season, as there was a wall really close to the track, and there has to be full focus during the auto race. Yeah, Laurie, I agree that Gator Bullet can go to the Division 2 or Division 1 on the next season. It's really, really good. So, it's formation lap on the way at here. We are gonna see what twice has drivers chosen. As it seems like outside of top 10 is all soft ice, but outside top 10 there is Salindo, PR4 and Walcott on the mediums. Then there is 2 Alfa drivers, Mr. A and Mr. X, on soft ice. And it's expected to be one stop race, soft to medium or medium to soft. Pretty simple strategy. And also the tire wear isn't so bad around here, and tires will last pretty well. And it's 25 lap race. There's not too much laps, but track in itself is pretty long, but I think the race distance isn't so long as we would expect in other tracks, because it's really fast and flowing track, and I think everyone is enjoying of the nature of this track. As we are reforming to the grids, and we are almost ready to go out at here Jeddah. As everyone is ready, and it's 5 flights and away we go. It's really good start from the Red Bull driver as he goes down the inside defending. There is a lot of going side by side 3 wide, and that's not the way that Martin wanted to end. As we are headed to the turn number 4, there's close fight with the Mercedes driver and Penergy. Pretty clearly, first few corners has begun, and there's no change on the lead. Jacob Bonnet leads the way on the first lap. As there are two Alpha Tauri drivers going side by side in the chicane, and Mr. X gets the move done on his teammate. As now the Walcott tries to go for the move, and he goes down the inside of Mr. A. As there is really tasty battles going on now. There's fight from the P5 and from the P1 position. As the rest truck gets really good flight through the first few corners and is right behind Alfa Romeo's West Liamo. As Mr. Spiker is really close to the Alfa Romeo now. And his driver seems to have really good pace during the race distance. As he's gonna go down the inside of Alfa Romeo. So we go with wheel into the last corner. And Alfa Romeo stays ahead. But how long? I don't think so. Too much longer. As the message driver tries to go around the outside, has to back off that situation. That now opens the chance for Benedict to challenge, but Benedict stays behind Mr. Spiker. As Locomotive already have got 3-second time penalty. That wasn't the race start what he wanted. As there is Link Keeper right behind Kater Pollitt. Link Keeper might be able to challenge Kater Pollitt, as he has now DRS if there's gonna be any kind of playings with those three drivers, as there's Amico also. That's not gonna be easy for Kater Pollitt to defend these two now, as he don't have the DRS. As Link Keeper goes to the lead, and is it gonna be also Aston Martin going for the move? No, he stays P3. But Kater Pollitt forced down P2, as Link Keeper leads the way now. As they fight from the last position, also going with two Alpha Tauris and one Mercedes driver. And now the situation is other way around. Link Keeper will struggle all the way to the turn number 1, as he don't have DRS and cars behind has DRS. As we are coming to final corner. They have to make move, otherwise they will be sitting tuck and there will be crash otherwise. And now Sneaky Ball will have the LS and Capable will not have the LS. And Amigo tries to go around the outside, but didn't want to make the move just yet, as Nakamatera puts the fast lap after the difficult start to the race. And that's tasty fight from the lead of this Grand Prix for sure. Sneaky will go through with one for the exit. As Amigo is gonna go for the move, I wouldn't go for the move just yet. I would have waited for this next straight. But let's see how he can defend off that position from Gaten Bullet, who is on full attack. He's gonna go round the outside and Amigo has to drop to P2 once again. As the lead has changed once again and Mr. Spiker has made a move on Kingsman and moving up to P4. So MF Amico is leading now the race from Kate Bullet, as Link Keyboard is really close to those two front runners. So already 7 laps to go. And what has happened already as Mr. X got 3-second time penalty from track limits. As we are going in the back straight, is Cannonball gonna go for the move or is he gonna wait for the next straight? And now Mr. Spiker is gonna able to catch these 3 front runners, probably gonna try and overtake them to try and fight from the victory. But now it's Katie Bullet trying to overtake Amigo, but Amigo is gonna hold the lead at least this lap, as Mr. Spiker This is the first lap of this race. He's on the charts at the moment. As Gator Bullet made the move to the lead of this race from Amico. And I didn't see, but Sling Keyboard has got 3-second time penalty from track limits, and that will probably affect his race a little bit. It has been really clean race so far, no bigger incidents or anything. Hopefully it stays like this, it's really enjoyable to watch. As now Amico and Sling Keyboard will have DRS or Gator Bullet. Is Amico gonna go for the move? No, he stays out, and that's wise move from Amico. As he will get now DRS and Gator Bullet goes definitely on inside. Which way Amico is gonna go? He's gonna go round the outside. And they're gonna side by side. But Amico has to back out of the situation. Gator Bullet still leads the way, as we saw Sling Keyboard went in the pits. Changing tires to the mediums and will try undercut those front runners. And that's important for him, as he will have time penalty to the end of the race. But going the back to the lead fight. There is Gator Bullet and Amico still fighting from the positions. But Mr. Spiker isn't far and is really a threat for these two drivers. As we get really nice helicopter shoot, as Mr. Spiker is gonna go for the down the inside of Amico, and it's a little bit stuck on the... Oh, it's safety car, and that's gonna be huge for these drivers. They will have free pit window, as that's not too great for Sling Keyboard, who was thinking to undercut these front runners. As everybody is going in the pits now. It's interesting to see where... Oh! Sling Keyboard went again in the pits. And he goes soft That's wise move from him. He will have softer tire than leaders, and that's quite a cute strategy from him. But for now we have to wait a little bit for restart of the race. Let's see how let's see the penalties of what we have there. There is 5-second hard penalty for Kingsman. Then there is 6 seconds for Nakamattila, and then there's 3 seconds for Sling Keyboard, Mr. A and Mr. X. And now there is a little bit different tire choices to the end of the race. There is a couple of drivers with soft tires and a couple of drivers with medium. As there is confirmed that safety car will be in this lap, as it's gonna be Caterpillar who leads the back to the restart. As we are going really slow to the restart. Is he gonna wait to the line? No, he has gone now. That's really good start from Mr. Spikers now right behind Mr. Amico. That Solido has to be forefront with damage probably. as it's really clean restart from everyone, apart from what happened for Challenger. As Chris gets reset happened from track limits. It's gonna be interesting to see how Slinky will perform now with those fresh soft tires compared to medium tires. As he gonna go overtake from his teammate. Position back from Ferrari, and now he's gonna chase down Benedict and Chris. He's really close to the Benedict now, already pushing from the back. As he definitely has more pace than Benedict with those tires. Is he gonna make the move without DRS? That's the question. He gets really good exit, and he's gonna go around the outside of Benedict going into turn number, I don't know what's the corner, but he can find the corner. And he's up to P6 now. As Amigo is really close to get the ball now. Is he gonna make the move already? Yes, he's gonna go down the inside of Gator Bullet to the final corner. But what is the answer from Gator Bullet? Is he gonna challenge Amigo to the turn number 1? He's gonna go round to the inside. As they're gonna go side by side. And Amigo stays in the lead. As Link Keyboard has made the overtake from Chris also, and now he's chasing down Kingsman. And now is the DRS available, and it's only 10 laps to go from this race. Walcott on another Mercedes is really close to H-Taylor, so is H-Taylor to Nogmatla. What's gonna happen in here? They have all three has DRS. They're going side by side to side for the track. But Gator Bullet is a little bit too far from Amigo for making the move on his lap. He's gonna stay P2 now. That's what has happened to String Keyboard. He has lost the pace. Does he have some front wing damage or I don't know. But there's Travel going from P8 position. As HCL and Walcott both made move from Nagmatla. as Amigo has got penalty. Oh, this gonna be huge for his race. As we have amazing helicopter view. Here as there is a move from Benerci from Chris. Benerci now P6, Chris P7. But Chris will have DRS. Is he gonna make the move? As Skateboard has made the move from Amigo. So does Mr. Spiker almost. As Chris goes by Benerci once again. PR4 going for the move on Nagamatila also. Nagamatila falling down outside of top 10. As he gets another 3 second hibernate, that's not the way he wanted this race end. As Walcott now makes the move on Benerci to P7. And Mr. Spiker is in really good position as he's watching the front two runners battling from the lead. And when there's a chance for overtake, he's gonna go for it. As he's gonna push for Amico for making the move. Amico stays P2. So that's Mr. Spiker P3. And now they will go both for the move, probably. As they're gonna go three-way battle to the lead as... Oh, it's double overtake, and that's horrible. Amigo went round the outside of Mr. Spiker and Katie Pollard as... Mr. Spiker was on the inside and Katie was in the middle of those two. Gets spun around and now has fallen P4. Slink Keeper just behind him. He will have to make some big moves, and if he wants to still win this race. But anyways, it's Amigo leading the race now from Mr. Spiker. That was crazy battle in turn number 1. What's gonna happen with these two now? Mr. Spiker has fallen down a little bit more. He has used all of his ERS almost. And now Kingsman is coming to the fight also. As Nagmateva has retired from the session in the pits. That wasn't his race today. Hopefully he has better race on final race in Brazil. As Amigo is now over 1 second ahead of Mr. Spiker, and that will mean he has no DRS. And Kingsman has DRS. He's gonna make the move to turn number 1 as Mr. Spiker DRS, but is flashing. That means he will have only 10% DRS usage, but Mr. Spiker got the DRS to the main straight, but Kingsman is gonna go around the outside, but has to back off from the situation. Energy made the move on PR4, going to turn up 1. H Taylor and Mr. X is fighting really closely with wheel action. They're going into turn up 4, and H Taylor gets ahead of Mr. X. As Sling Keyboard a pretty good job by staying in the DRS of Gate Bullet, and they both catch now Kingsman and Mr. Spiker and also Amico. And now they will have to make some bold moves. There's only 5 laps till the end of the race. And he has to be, Kate has to be ahead of Mr. Spiker, because otherwise he will win the race, as there is time penalties of Amico and Kingsman and also Sling Keyboard. But now it's highway fight from the lead, as Mr. Spiker goes down the inside of Amico, going to turn number 1 and leads the race. And Hasteo has to beat once more. As the Gate Ball is gonna go around the outside of Kingsman. Does he make him work it? He's gonna hang around the outside and makes the move down, going the chicane, and moves up to P3 now, chasing the leaders down now. And now Sling Keyboard will... Oh, Kingsman is gonna come back from Gate Bullet, but this opens the gap to Sling Keyboard to go around the outside of Kingsman. The Keyboard will make the move on the Gate Bullet, going round the outside of the final corner, and now gets really good exit, and we'll have no ERS as Amico has the box. Amico has the box from the P2 and retires from the session. Oh, that was unexpected. As Mr. Spiker was having some kind of drift, as Gate Bullet now P2, he has to get the DRS from Mr. Spiker, or the race is over for him, as there are 2 very hungry drivers behind him, Sling Keyboard and Kingsman. Is Gate Bullet gonna still win this race, or does he have to or is he gonna stay P2? He has really good chance for the race win. As H still gets 3-second time penalty. Gate Bullet is on his own class. As he's gonna go down the inside of Mr. Spiker and leading the race once again. Even he got spun around, that didn't affect his performance anything. and he's back in the lead. What a crazy race this has been, and has been really a wonderful race. Only a few laps left this race, and it's looking good for Caterpillar for securing his one of the many victories of the season. But this is gonna be close battle by Sling Keyboard and Kingsman from P3. As there was 6-second time penalty for Sling Keyboard, there's 5 seconds on Kingsman. It's gonna be interesting. As Chris made a move on Walcott, as Kingsman is trying everything he got from Sling Keyboard. As Walcott is trying to get the move from Chris, as Chris made a move down the inside of last corner, but Walcott didn't get the place back, going into turn number 1. Gap is almost 1 second between Caterpillar and Mr. Spiker. But Mr. Spiker has really good straight line speed, so that's gonna good for him, so he can maintain the others to Caterpillar pretty easily. As Kingsman got another time penalty, and now it's 8-second time penalty. As Mr. Spiker is now really close to Caterpillar, isn't sure yet who's gonna win the race. It can be anybody. But it's final lap of this race now. But the race can be, but the last lap it's gonna be crucial for Caterpillar and Mr. Spiker. It's gonna be go to the line who's gonna win the race. As they're really good overtaking spot to the last corner. If you can make the move, that's probably there. He just has to be really close to Caterpillar now. And get really good exit from this fast chicane. And they both is really low on the ERS. If they're gonna go to the back straight, this is the chance of Mr. Spiker. Is he gonna make the move on Caterpillar? He's gonna go round the outside, and that's not maybe over yet. Caterpillar will have the others on Mr. Spiker, but I think he's gonna be a little bit too far away, and it's gonna be Mr. Spiker win this race. Caterpillar P2, Sling Keyboard finishing P3. P4 comes P4, Kingsman P5, Bennett P6, Chris coming to cross the line P8, and Walcott moves up to P7. Mr. X goes P8, Chris falls down P9, and Charlie now finishes in P9 also, and Chris falling down to P10. And drive of the day, P4. That's great choice. As there they come the top 3 drivers. Today the American driver Mr. Spike wins the race for Mercedes today. So Mr. Spike wins the race, and our post is a capable at P2 today. I think he was expecting to win, but it was really close. But P2 is great also. P3 posting keyboard, BR4 B4, Kingsman B5, Penalty B6, Walcott B7, Mr. X B8, Charlie P9, Mr. A P10, Chris P11, and Hextail P12. And that was the Jeddah race this week. And next week we'll have the final race of the season, Brazil. Stay tuned for that. I'll see you there.